Now, when you were singing Caiaphas, were you amplified back
Yeah,
then?
yeah. We were because it was rock and roll guitars, but we didn't have radio mics. We had these regular old microphones on very heavy wire, and they had wrapped them with rope so that it looked like, hey fool, you're wandering around with something with a
piece
lot
of
of
rope
rope
in
on
your
it. You know,
hand.
why is this rope going off stage left? You know, and why are these people taking the rope from me when I finish singing or something?
So it was really trying to act and manage the mic. At the
Yeah,
same
and then
time.
but you had like Ben Vereen, who was the Judas.
Right.
He did an incredible thing where Nazareth, your favorite son, should have done great, you know, and then he would do a cartwheel with the microphone in one of the hands, and then do it in a loop, jump through the loop, do the cartwheel, and then come back. You know,
Which is
and
why he's Ben Vereen.
that's why he's Ben Vereen, and why his voice was having trouble with that show.
Yeah.
He's doing 8 shows a week of that.
Yeah.
That
Is
was
he
something else.
doing okay since his accident? I mean, that's been a while ago.
Yes,
now,
and
but-
yeah, it was a while when he got hit by the car
Uh-huh.
on one, I think it was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's been doing some stuff again. I don't know. He's not as a young a man as when he did Pippin or Superstar.
Right,
or anything
right,
else.
right.
Yeah, that was a fun deal.
Yeah, I bet.
We also there was a because everyone was manually done all the sound stuff. They had a guy in the booth, and there was one sound guy who was really a jerk, and he never got stuff on time. He was always wrong microphone. So all of a sudden, and there's nothing, and then someone was going, "Hey, check out what's," and then all of a sudden that's reverberating. So we knew that Stigwood, one of the producers, was going to be in the house that day, and I think O'Horrigan was there, and so who's the Tom O'Horrigan who directed it, and this guy, the sound guy, we got rid of him by doing just that, by doing gentle. and everybody did it. I mean, you know, Christ, no, you can't. He was gone by the evening show. Yeah, it worked.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, so very professional.
Theater
Yes.
intrigue. But you know, at its time, Jesus Christ Superstar was as revolutionary or more revolutionary than Rent was in its time.
Oh, yeah.
It was the first.
Yeah, I mean, it was the first real. I mean, they'd done Joseph, but that was not the scale, not the size, and so forth.
Well, and Joseph was still Broadway musical. I mean, it still had qualities of the Broadway musical. And Superstar really broke them all down.
And Godspell had already been up, but that really was something that later on our son was in at church, at All Saints Church.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were, because it was O'Horrigan's crazy vision that for many people is very objectionable, with the extraordinarily effeminate Herod wearing basically this huge man, Paul Ainsley, wearing basically a bikini and a big hat and made up lips and long fingernails and yeah.
Oh yeah, I loved it.
And people were horrified.
Oh, I'm sure.
But loved it also.
I mean, you know, I memorized every song on the soundtrack when I was a kid because it's an amazing piece of work.